only bold initiatives inauguration of the week. In 1979. I don't know how we came to this present situation. The current time frame between elections and inauguration of winners is adequate to dispense with all election litigations. What we have currently is akin to asking thieves to keep their loot and use the same to defend themselves while the case of their robbery is being decided. It only encourages mandate and banditry rather than discourage it. Thirdly, in order to ensure popular mandate and real representation, we must move to require a candidate for president to earn 50% plus one of the valid votes cast, failing which a runoff between the top two candidates will be held. Most countries that elect their presidents use this two-round tier system with slight variations rather than our current fast past the post system. Examples include France, Finland, Australia, Bulgaria, Portugal, Poland, Turkey, and Brazil, Argentina, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, Namibia, Mozambique, Madagascar, and even Liberia, where a runoff is expected to hold in the coming days. Fourthly, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in order to reduce the desperation of incumbents and distractions from governing, and also to promote equity and national unity, we need to move to a single 6-year term for president to be rotated among the 6 geopolitical zones. This will prevent the ganging up of 2 or more geopolitical zones to alternate the presidency among themselves to the exclusion of other zones. INEC should be mandated to verify the credentials submitted to it by candidates and their parties, and where it is unable to do so, perhaps because the institutions involved did not respond in time, it must publicly state so and have it on record. A situation where a candidate submits contradictory credentials to INEC in different election circles and the electoral umpire accepts them without caution points to gross negligence, at best, or collusion to break the law by the leadership of INEC at worst. The submission of contradictory qualifying documents by a candidate, as well as those found to be forged or falsified, should disqualify a candidate even if the falsification or forgery is discovered after the person had been sworn into office. The burden of proving that a document submitted to INEC is forged should not be on the opposing candidates in the election. It is never the responsibility of an applicant for a job to prove that the person who eventually got the job did so with forged documents, but rather the employer. In addition to these proposed constitutional amendments, the Electoral Act should be amended to provide that except where they explicitly violate the Constitution and other laws, the rules and procedures laid down by the electoral umpire and made public for the benefit of contestants and the voters will be treated as sacrosanct by the courts in deciding on election disputes. A referee cannot be allowed to set the rules for the game only to change or ignore them when one side has scored a goal or is about to win the match. Certainly not. We must restore confidence in our electoral system, which the current leadership of INEC has completely eroded and undermined. Also, we need well thought out provisions in the legislation and regulations to reform the judiciary, including 1, the introduction of an automated case assignment system, transparency in the appointment of judges, a practice directory that stresses that the goal of judges in election cases should be to discover and affirm voters' choice rather than disregarding voters' choice for the sake of technicalities. No, sir. There should also be publicly available annual evaluation of the performance of judges using agreed criteria. By improving the transparency of the electoral process and reducing the incentives to cheat, in addition to transparency in the appointment of judges and other judicial reforms, the number of election petitions, as well as corruption in the judiciary, will be significantly reduced. More importantly, we would have succeeded in taking away the right to elect leaders from the courts and return it to the voters, to who it truly belongs. Gentlemen of the press, Your Excellencies, distinguished senators and members of House of Representatives, particularly members of the National Working Committee, I want to thank you for holding the fort so far as the party is concerned. I know there have been so many concerns and worries about the direction, the strength of the party. I want to assure that the party remains the strongest, remains formidable, remains the best political party in this country. In life, we sometimes face challenges and disappointments, but that should not deter us from pursuing the overall objective of our great party, the PDP. I therefore want to appeal to all members here and elsewhere to have faith and confidence in this great party. There has never been a great party like this in this country. So you truly belong to the greatest party in Nigeria and in Africa. God bless you all.
PDP! Power to the people! A round of applause for the people's president. Indeed, bandits they are, mandate bandits. An intentional selection by the electoral umpire and coronation by the judiciary. We all listen to the people's president and his recommendations for reforms. We cannot be happier than we are now. Our leader also says to us he's not going away. He remains one of the backbones of the People's Democratic Party. We are happy. We are not deterred. The acting chairman, national chairman, told us that, the people's president told us that there's no party like PDP. The only organized party. Please let's get seated so that we can round up. It is now time, because this is a world press conference. We have both local and foreign media here. The text of the people's president was very clear, but in case you are seeking explanation, that's members of the press, or question, but please restrict yourself to the text. Don't go outside the text. Anyone like that will take one or two only your name and medium. Name and medium. Don't ask anything outside the test. That's in case you did not understand the test. Thank you very much. Members of press, time for Q&A. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've been redirected because going by the body movement of the gentleman of the press, the test was self-explanatory. And if you have any issue to that, just refer to the test. PDP, power to the people. Sorry, our foreign media want to take vernacular from him. BBC House, VOA House. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get back to our seat. Let's get back to our seat. Refer to the text of the press conference for further clarification. Thank you very much, PDP. We have come to the end of this very press conference. To officially close it, please let's rise for national anthem. National anthem, please.
You've been watching the live event from the nation's capital, the World Press Conference by the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar in the nation's capital of Abuja. This is Channels Television. We now return to our Lagos studios to continue with our regular programming. Please stay with us for Lunchtime Politics.
Let them come out and tell Rivers people, that.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. That was the press conference from Atiku Abubakar over the decision from the Supreme Court for the 2023 presidential election. So I thought we should carry you guys along. We're going to be ending this broadcast straight away. Thank you very much, my people. We apologize for coming out late on this. We're like 10 or 11 minutes late, so you can watch it again. Thank you. May God bless you all. I would like to appreciate Adelaja Ogumbiyi. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you for this wonderful one today. So coming out, means that I must drink coffee by Adelaja Ogumbiyi. May God bless you. Mother of all Mami Diaspora, I can see you right there. Thank you very much for your support all the time. Nikki Oko Ogu, I can see you as well. May God bless every one of you. Mother Patricia Tagbujumi, can see you right there. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you. Chris Amenike Obi, I can see you. Angolo Emmanuel Shugs, thank you, my people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we have Stella in Masemedo. May God bless you all, my people. I will be joining you guys again by 6 p.m. today. We have a lot to talk about. Thank you. Please press on the like button and help us to share. Now God bless you now. Take care and bye for now.